we're going to go ahead and do a briefing. Before that, we find ourselves here, a nice evening, beautiful weather, cool, in Nairobi. We're flying today to Benghazi on the first leg in Libya. We'll be flying from Nairobi overhead Uganda, then to Sudan, and into Libya for a fuel stop. And then the second leg will take us on to Ostend, Belgium.
For takeoff checklist. Loadmaster A7 notification complete. Ignition continuous.
Rotate. V2. Positive rate.
Positive. Hero. INS. INS track. Here's a little bit about my background, how I got to fly on the DC-10. Basically, I started out as a hobby back home in South Florida, and I always enjoyed airplanes from when I was a small kid living in New York. And I took some private flying lessons. One thing led to the other. Became a certified flight instructor for some time. Then had a friend of mine who was working for a small cargo company in Miami, Florida, flying 707s, and he was able to get me a job with them. And 20 plus years later, I'm still at it, now fortunately flying the DC-10. I also flew the DC-8 for many years, and it's been great, been able to go all over the world, enjoy myself, and make a decent living. So for all of you that want to be a pilot, that's how I got started. That's pretty much my story.
Well, I got into flying when I was 16. My uncle had an airplane, and a 172. I started flying back in 1966. It was great. It was something I always wanted to do. I got my student license before I had my driver's license, and I ended up getting a commercial license and multi-engine, and messing around in Florida as a kid, flying, and then went into the service, but I didn't fly. I got out and ended up getting into the entertainment business. I was a singer for many years, and after getting out of the music business, I wanted to go back into flying. I bought an airplane when I was flying, or when I was singing, and built a little time and ended up flying a small twins Part 135. Got hired as flying DC-3s, and then flying commuters, and ended up getting into the cargo business, flying YS-11. I was a check airman on that for quite a few years, but these were all small companies, ended up going out of business, and I ended up here flying on the DC-10, first jet I flew, and I really like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. We go a lot of interesting places, and a lot of places you don't want to go. But we have a good time. I like the people I fly with. It's a great company, and that's pretty much my story. Thank you.
VOR runway 33 right, 9 of April 99. VR is 117.4. Final post course will be 330 degrees. Minimum altitude at Bravo Sierra is 1,730 feet.
Pull up. 10.
21018. This is the taxi, Holland with this right, African 217.